Good news is that last night MPs in the House of Commons voted in favour of legislation for the first time ever with a huge majority to finally give the British people the right to elect people who make the laws of the land in the House of Lords. The slightly less good news is that we now have to wait a few extra weeks over the summer to decide what the next steps are, because the Conservatives want to take the summer to discuss these things amongst themselves, which is fine. You know, political reform never comes quickly, it's never easy, but I'm determined and patient so that this will eventually happen, and in the meantime myself and the rest of the government will concentrate on the all-important task of rescuing, repairing and reforming the British economy. I just don't think we were ever going to deliver House of Lords reform in one leap. Otherwise it would have been done over the last 100 years during the time in which it's been debated endlessly. So we were never going to do this in one leap. It was going to always happen in stages. You've got to be determined, you've got to be patient so that it eventually happens. I think a House of Lords fit for the 21st century quite obviously needs to have democracy right at its heart. A coalition is like a contract that any two people sign in everyday life. You sign a bit of paper like a contract and you say these are the things we're going to do, these are the obligations we make towards each other, and a deal's a deal, and it's important you stick to that deal and you stick to the contract, if you like, that you have entered into, and that's why I think it is important, not least because so far both parties have stuck to that deal very effectively, that we continue to do so, and that's why it is important that we deliver House of Lords reform, because it's a clear commitment in the coalition agreement.